Hello and welcome to this video about Genshin Impact. Today I want to show you how you can enable 60 frames per second on Android with an Asus ROG Phone 2. It may also work on other devices with a high refresh rate display with 120 Hz. And usually when you play the game, regardless of what phone you have and what refresh rate your display is set, currently mine is set to 120 Hz. The game is limited to 30 FPS. This is a kind of workaround. You don't have a setting to disable this, right? Here you see everything is set to maximum details and there is nothing to disable frame limits or to set frame to 60. On the PC version you get 60 FPS, but on mobile you can't enable it. And to be honest, it looks so much better with 60 frames per second. I hope you will see the difference on the video because I recorded with 60 FPS. Yeah, and hopefully you see it on YouTube. Good. Let's get out of the game. So let's close the game. The first thing you need to do is that you set the refresh rate of your device to 60 Hz. So to the lowest possible. Again, this is the Asus ROG Phone 2. Your settings may look a bit different. Second, you need, I think it's only available for gaming phones. You need an application. This is Armor Crate, where you can select for specific games profiles. And the profile for Genshin Impact, I don't set the refresh rate to 120. I let it the same as the system. So it also takes 60 FPS. I save this setting. Yeah, I set everything else to max. This is just thermal throttling and CPU speed. So now we start the game. I just skip the login screen. Okay, we are loading now. So okay, you will notice after the game has loaded that nothing has changed. And then we will see how to enable 60 FPS. Hopefully we'll also see the difference. So we are still at 30 frames per second. You can hopefully see this on the video. Okay, and now we don't close the game, we just put it to the background and go back to our profile of Genshin Impact to display, and now we set it manually to 120, save, go back, and then we click start, so the game will be resumed. Yeah, something happens now in the background. As you see, the FPS in the upper corner switched to 59, and I hopefully you also see that it's much more fluent now. Now we have really 60 frames per second. And yeah, that's it basically, how it works. I disable motion blur. I don't like it personally. So you see it even better how fluid this is. And we also have our FPS overlay there. There we see that we run now at 60 FPS. Yeah, and that's it. If your phone only supports 90 FPS, you will result in 45 FPS, not 60. Yeah, let's demonstrate this. If I go here, and now I select 90 frames per second, save, and go back. Hit again start. Now we see that for some reason the game renders it in 45 FPS. Yeah, 45 FPS is still much better than 30. You can see the difference here. Now it runs in 45. If you have a 90 Hertz display and you select 90 Hertz mode, you get here 45. Yeah, we can go back, demonstrate it. We can go back to 60. And now for, yeah, whatever reason, here we are back in the 30 FPS limitation. How this looks, yeah. Yeah, you can, I'm sure you can see the difference on the video, hopefully. And once more, I go back and select 120 manually, save the setting, hit on start. Game resumes, and suddenly I get again 60 frames per second. Yeah, this is the workaround. This is a trick how you can play Genshin Impact with 60 frames per second. Hope this helps you. Try it please out on other phones. Maybe there is another workaround, but obviously you have to play around with the refresh rate of the display to trick the game's limitations. Thank you for watching, and give a thumbs up if this was helpful. Share this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.